let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master. Going around the table, starting with Susan.
Hi, my name is Susan Spinator, and I will be playing a character. Should I say her name?
You don't have to yet. It's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm here. Hi.
And Jasper.
Oh, hey everybody, I'm Jasper. I'm also going to be playing a character today.
And Nigel.
Hi, I'm Nigel Deacon. Big surprise, I'll be playing a character as well.
What?
And last and certainly not least, Colin.
Colin McMahon is playing a character who is just a guy. Just a little tiny guy.
Just a little guy.
First of all, anybody who listens to our stuff, this will go up in our feed eventually, I guess. Colin, Nigel, where are you from? Where can people hear more of you if they like it?
I'm so glad you asked. Thank you. Yeah, we are from Cast Party, Dungeons & Dragons podcast. And hey, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like very funny, hilarious D&D stuff with very serious elements, and you want to see real people from Earth get thrown into the world of D&D, come on over to Cast Party. You'll love it. Nigel's one of our characters, and I'm the Dungeon Master there. I'm very excited to be having an amazing time as a player for once with our amazing DM here. So very excited.
Same.
I legit was like, I can't wait for this DM. Like, I just for a second, like, oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go around the table here and get elevator pitches from your characters. These are all new characters. We are going to be in a different part of Alara. Quick background for those of you who are probably new to Dungeons and Randomness too. We're playing in a world called Theira. We've been playing in this world for almost 15 years. It'll be 14 in April. Sorry. It's been a long time. 2012. And we recently started an arc called Frostborn, where we jump forward 112 years into the future so that it would be a great time for new people to jump on, and people who have listened to us forever but may have gotten behind because we've put out 500 or 600 episodes or something to jump back in. Essentially, the entire continent of Alara is frozen over. There was a falling out with the flying city of Umaniro, just a city full of mages who decided that the dragons in the area were getting a little too uppity. So they decided to strike out at them. It went very poorly. Not only did they lose, the entire city fell to the ground. Mages got a bad rap after that because Aruthamar, the big, noble kind of monarch of these dragons, just set the entirety of Alara basically into permanent winter and refuses to revert it. So unless she were to die or something huge change, it's been winter for a very long time. Life is you got to be scrappy to survive, and probably a little bit different. And honestly, that's always been true for adventurers anyway. Susan, tell us a little bit about your super scrappy, tougher than nails beast of a wizard.
So I will be playing Zavira Malvain. Also, you could just call her Vera. She is a young 19-year-old half tiefling. So she's half human, so her skin is more pinkish. And she's a tiny thing. And she doesn't understand why mages get such a bad rep. Yeah, they did that bad thing, but look at what I could do. I could fix things. I can make it warmer. She's a wizard, and she's gonna show the world that wizards aren't that bad, guys.
And if we were to get into combat, your AC is what?
A very large 9.
Oh, single digits.
Oof. Just,
I know mage armor and I know shield, so let's go.
What more do you need?
That'll
That's
definitely make up for it.
That's great.
Yeah, right? I only have a few spell slots, but it's fine.
We'll be playing level 3 today, and yeah. Jasper, tell us a little bit about your character.
Speaking of Vera has a constant companion named Bardelabon, Keeper of the Ninth Seal. Bardelabon is not. It's a herald in Advanced 5th Edition. That's kind of a paladin. Bardelabon is not a person, however. Bardelabon is a sentient sword, a bastard sword, like a hand and a half type sword. Refuses to rust. There's right where the hilt and the blade meet, right in the middle, there's this spherical, gyrospheric thing that helps kind of keep Bardelabon, steady. And there's a golden hilt with gems on it. It's definitely ancient, definitely magic, and a little dramatic. That's about it.
Nigel, tell us a little bit about your character.
My character is named Kaidal. He is a young 20s human man, average height, mop of blonde hair, and imagine somewhere between Tinkerbell from Peter Pan and Navi from Legend of Zelda as a companion that's flying around him, possibly the cause of his stellar blue eyes, definitely the cause of his magic. He's a guy lost to time, lost about 50 years in the Feywild, and now is on a revenge quest, naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Not against time, against a guy, a man.
Okay. Time's going to be real tough to beat up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, just for future me when I'm editing this, should I download a bunch of "Hey, listens" and put them in the background, or
Definitely not. No.
Okay.
The her name is Bloom, and she's silent to you guys completely.
Okay.
oh, clever? Okay, that's good.
But there's always glitter everywhere.
Everywhere. Yep.
Ugh.
And Colin, tell us a little bit about your character.
I will be playing the little guy, also known as Clado. Clado is a mycelial, a walking, talking, breathing fungus. He's looks like a large mushroom. His eyes and mouth are on like the stalk part, and he's still got like a big mushroom head over top. And he's mostly white with some brownish spots. And he, during all of the craziness of this frost that has taken over this whole area, including the wilderness around Lockfort, he became sentient and now is walking around trying to find out more about the world. He's a little bit naive in a different way to Vera, and is very enthralled with these interesting people that he has found himself journeying with.
So, we are starting out right in between Fairbay and Lockfort. These two towns are very different from one another. Lockfort is been overtaken by the Silver Glade. It's this deep, ancient forest. You're talking about the Feywild. You're definitely, you could have slipped away somewhere in that area. It's full of were creatures, big nasty beasties, and talking mushroom people. So on the other end, you got Fairbay. It's a lovely little place. It's not as hit by the frost as the rest of the continent. The further you get south, the further away you get from that blast radius where Ruthamar started all this. So it's fair. It's like sometimes it gets up to like 30 or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Like it's
Whoa.
not terrible. You know what I mean? You could still fish. You could still do stuff. And Fairbay has had it pretty good. They had a lot of refugees early on. Over the last century, they have grown from a very small kind of shire-ish, everyone's got a little farm and there's cows and everything, to a much more bustling town. But it's not lost on them that it could be much worse for them. They don't have dragons near them. They don't have huge beasts running around, and they don't have a lot of crime. So they're kind of looking to pass it forward, and they have a few settlements around Fairbay spread out. And you guys are on the east side, and there's a little place called Hearth Hill. There's only 159 settlers, counting you guys, and you're part of Fairbay, which means you do get monthly deliveries of, supplies, bits of medicine, food, and stuff like that. And they rely on you guys to keep an eye out on things and send word to them if bad weather's heading their way, or if there's some weird unexplained beast or bandits or something. Just keeping an eye out. And if you can find rare herbs and medicine, all the better. That's great. Always on the lookout for stuff. It is tremendously common to find frozen bodies and just loot their corpses, because it's, what are they going to do with it? That being said, Hearthill got a raven recently. And this isn't one of theirs. This is kind of an emergency. It's almost like an emergency beacon going out. And about 10 miles away, someone was attacked, and it looked like merchants or delivery people, something like that. And they sent out a quick message, and you have yet to hear back. So either the trouble passed and they just haven't sent another raven, or the worst happened and, they were attacked. So they wanted to send you guys out because it's within your jurisdiction, and just like, hey, don't try to avoid trouble, but go see what happened. If they need help, and if there's no one left to help, go see what they were carrying, because we could always use stuff, whatever we don't need in the settlement could easily be traded for goods and services from lumber mills, from hunters, from whatever. So would you please? And you guys are about a half mile from that destination. Before we get there, what's traveling look like for you guys? Because this isn't a beefy group. This is we have a disembodied guy and a sword. We have a big old beefy mage with 9 AC. We have a mushroom boy. And Nigel, you described yourself as kind of a Peter Pan type. Is that like the swashbuckly version, or
ish?
Okay.
Not really. I'm like 5'8", so like not huge. Don't look burly. Could probably handle himself in a fight, and I have a sword also.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like I should be wielding a sword.
I'm just wondering what authority figure looked at this group and said, yeah, they're the ones.
Here, take this gun. And it would have to be something where they're not expecting a lot of trouble. And, there's 159 people. There's not a ton of, it's like, you guys are all kind of weird. You came from different places.
You're all a little bit out there.
Yeah. You're weird and bored.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Get him out of here for a little while.
I feel like they're expecting us to just go out and pick up a box and then come back, and that's as much as they expect of this.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I think this is like it's like, I don't want to go out there. It's cold. It's 10 miles away. No. This will be fine. Send the kids out.
And I could see it too, like someone like, hey, they talked about that these merchant got attached. We have to go get their stuff. And Vera probably was like, I'll go. Hey guys, we're going. Like before they even have a chance to say if they want to or not.
So that probably means you either haven't been sent out on a little mission like this before, or it didn't go poorly enough that everyone went, no, I'm not doing that again. So, okay. So, let's kick things off. Everyone give me a perception check. Let's start with a classic. Just an easy first roll where this sets the tone for the entire campaign.
18.
First rolls.
8.
Ooh. Unless you'd like me to roll on here.
Ooh, wow.
On Foundry.
Yeah, roll on Foundry. What are you doing? Private rolls?
Well, I have it. I have another character sheet that was easier for me to read. That's the only reason why. I know. Let's see. Can I learn how to do this?
Let's see if you can do 18.
Just click
we
on.
need it.
I'll trust you for one. Like, if you got an 18, you got an 18. That's fine.
Oh, there's nothing but trust in this call, so that's fine. You want?
Absolutely.
I have also wanted to roll actual dice, but it's never been allowed. Not allowed, but it's. I really want to.
Oh,
Wow.
let's go with the 18.
Well,
Yeah, well, that would be sick. If
because you're guests, we're going to extend that and just go, hey, let's take that 18. Because the follow-up is a crit 1. So, all right.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. This I think, this takes in the group pretty well, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Vera got an 8. Yeah, it's 11. Okay, Claudio got an 11. And
Bardelabon.
how do you pronounce your Bardelabon?
Bardelabon.
Okay.
You can if you'd like to have a
Bardelabon.
nickname, that's fine. But 2.
Big B. No.
Yeah.
Bardelabon got a 2. And then 18.
We're barely into double digits here.
18 is great. Like, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. I was still looking. I'm looking at the rolls over here. You're right. 18's great.
Yeah, 11's fine. So, you're going to see a dead horse. You're on top of this hill. You're kind of looking down, and there's a big valley, and you're going to see half of a horse. Like, it looks like it collided into this snowdrift, right? And there is blood everywhere. You're not seeing a person, but you are seeing what looks to be a smashed up cart behind it. So beyond the dead horse, smashed up cart, looks like there might be some crates or something down there. You're not seeing anything dangerous.
it looks like a head-on collision horse into the snowbank.
It looks like whoever was piloting the horse. My God, whoever was riding the horse lost control or tried to do something desperate and lost control, and either the horse was dying or something hurt it bad enough that it just couldn't go anymore.
Right. Well, I think we found who we're looking for. That horse down there probably doesn't jump right into the snow like that on its own.
Yeah, typically it doesn't produce this much blood. Just, falling.
Wait, how much horse is it? Blood? Nope, sorry. How much blood is a horse supposed to make? Is that more than a horse is supposed to make?
Well, typically just falling doesn't produce blood. I mean...
Oh. Sure, alright. Well, should we get the... I mean, the horse is probably dead. Let's be honest. The horse is dead. Maybe there's a man. That could be a man.
Could be. I'll check the horse.
Okay.
It was then the companions came upon the wreck, a caravan swallowed by snow, blood marking the trail of ruin, Bardelapon says.
Cool.
So-
I'm gonna check the stuff.
Okay. We said you guys were together for 4 or 5 weeks, so just know that it has been 4 or 5 weeks of that.
Not
Constantly.
constant. Not constant.
Okay. I picture you narrating your sleep throughout the
No,
night.
no.
Like it's-
Just a
Honk
bit.
exciting stuff.
Yes. No, only at key moments, right? You see, it's just like you're watching some sort of movie or reading a book, and then there's sort of this interlude where I say, and then this thing happened, and then they continued. That's going to happen every once in a while for Bardelabon. That's just been his centuries or millennia old, way of thinking about the world. But no. You can interact with Bardelabon. Trust me.
Okay, let's deal with the horse first. Colin, you're checking it out. Give me an investigation.
Gladly. I'm looking specifically for decay because fungus. So I'm just interested in,
Sure.
Does it look like it's dead? But also, how'd it die? And that's
Go
a
with what you know.
17 investigation.
Gorgeous. Okay, so couple of big things stick out to you. One, there is 4 very distinct claw marks that run from the gut to like the hind quarter here. Like it is probably a foot long gash, and they are deep. That's where a lot of the blood's coming from, but not all of it, because what you also notice is this is half a horse. The horse is cut in half. It has been halved, and what it looks like it is in the snowdrift, it just stops at the snowdrift. So
so it's got no. It's got the rump.
Yes,
it's just the rump is left. Yeah,
it's just the best part of the horse, the butt, like that. So that's troubling, because it looks like this was torn apart, and there's not a whole lot that can do that, especially in this area. Nigel, you look like you want to ask a question. Feel free.
That's not how horses are supposed to be, right?
No. Sword, bastard.
Bardelabon?
Oh, yeah. I just you said you were a bastard earlier, on the ride over, so I was just, yeah.
No offense taken.
Could you have done this? Or is this too much of... This looks like a clean cut, but not a clean cut. You feel like you could do a clean cut, and that's a lot to go through.
So, Jason, I'm going to ask you. So, Bardelabon, in perceiving whatever is being perceived here, and Bardelabon is mechanically playing, as perception and all of that. This is... As a sword, would there be any sort of expertise to be able to say, yeah, this is normal? Or is this like, no, this was torn from half to half?
Let me describe it. There's no check necessary to...
Thank you.
Okay. This is not a clean, like, oh, we've divvied it up. You get half a horse, like nothing like that. This looks like it has been torn.
Right.
Like, just like the claw marks would kind of let you know that something big, this looks like something gigantic picked it up and just went, boom. They only needed half a horse right now.
Yeah. No, my fungal friend. This was not cleaved. Where blood is fresh, danger lingers. I'm trying my best to say things, and I'm actually I'm screwing myself up listening to myself. I know.
That's the beauty of editing. We can make you sound immaculate.
I love it.
Yeah.
My fungal friend, this was not cleaved. For where blood is fresh, danger lingers still. I would be careful, young Vera, and all of us.
Is Vera even listening, or just looking through crates?
Yeah, I'll be quick. It's just like things are being thrown out. She's looking for magical things.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. Skills. Investigation. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
How about a
Nice. Ooh. Okay. So this is an interesting find today, guys. So some things are pretty cut and dry, right? You show up to a scene like this. You don't see a person, but you do see a mangled horse, smashed crates and stuff. You go, okay, well, this probably isn't going to get where it was supposed to go. Let's see if, you kind of do a week like, oh, did anyone lose a wallet? And then just like, take it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's food or medicine. This is high grade medicine, and a lot of it.
Mm.
What you would know from this investigation check is you're going to find four like large boxes, like storage boxes of prepackaged mixed herbs and medicines. Like this stuff, someone was hunkering down for a long time, or they were just, I guess, wanted to be very prepared. But you're looking at thousands upon thousands of gold worth of medicine, all packed in very nondescript boxes. Like you didn't really think anything of it. It's like, oh, it might be bandages, or maybe new clothes or boots or something. This is huge. So someone would have had to have paid in advance to have someone pack up that much medicine and send it out this way. They also would have had to pay a delivery person quite a lot because this is a high valued good. You're also going to see a hand near one of the smashed up crates in a snowdrift, and you're going to see that it's kind of like still moving, and there's just a little hollowed out igloo type of thing where it's a little like a snow there's a term for it. I've played the Long Dark. It's like a little snow fort type of thing. So, yeah, I don't think it's there's a specific name. The Canadians will know.
Yeah, that's what they all live in.
Yeah, they know. But yeah, you'll see like a small hand down there.
Hello? Guys, I think I see a hand and it's moving. Hello? And she'll go towards it.
Bardelabon will, because I've always imagined that Bardelabon is being sort of held by Vera, like maybe in a belt or a scabbard or something like that, just hanging out. But as soon as you start to go towards something like that, Bardelabon will immediately float in front of you, as if you were wielding, basically protecting a little bit.
Okay. You're not like stopping or floating with her towards as she approaches.
Exactly. As if you were holding. That way you are not wielding, but he's there ready to strike if needed.
Oh.
Because he sees you not being the kind of person to consider doing that.
Oh, thanks, Barty. Okay, let's check it out.
I love to fix the problem of having 9 AC. We added a weapon instead of armor. That's an interesting way
to fix the best defense is a good offense, right?
If I can cut in half anything that was going for her, then there's no danger. So a halfling is going to start clawing out, and they are bleeding profusely. They can't even speak, right? So they're reaching into their robes, like they have a big thick coat on, and it is sopping wet with blood. Again, there's a hole. Like if you picture their torso, there's a hole on the side of it, like something took a tremendous bite out of it. You can see broken ribs. That's how bad it is. And the only thing that's probably kept this person alive long enough is one, that, this didn't happen that long ago, and two, the cold, right? And essentially, they're reaching into their robe and they're going to pull out what looks to be like a shipping manifest. And stained with blood, but wax sealed, going to hand it off. Just gonna hand it out to you, like take it, go, like that type of thing. Like there's a desperation in their eyes. Not save me, take it, go.
I don't know any healing. Do you guys? And she'll look back to the group. Oh, he's hurt really bad, and she's gonna put her hands on it. Oh, it's too big. I can't cover it.
I could do my best. And Bardelabon can do lay on hands, technically.
But would he want?
I think he would wait to see if this was even worth it.
Magical healing's fantastic, right? It can do a lot of things. It's not gonna put parts back where they should be. So you're kind of looking at it. It's like someone's been, they're treating a gunshot wound with. It's like, and here is a SpongeBob Band-Aid. Like it's not gonna do it. Like it's
he's still missing a chunk of them.
Right. It's like, well, we fixed that, and but yeah, the shipping manifest is pretty much it, and they're gonna just pass away. Like that struggling to get out to you was it for them. That they didn't have anything left.
I'm sorry, Vera. He looked a bit like a sandwich, just one bite right out there. But what's he got? Is there anything good?
Plato's already going through his pockets. he waited respectfully, but he's like,
Now?
Just looking.
Now?
Yeah.
Now? Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Checking your watch. Just kind of like, so if you pull them out, like there's you're gonna find some rations. There is some coin, but not a tremendous amount. You're gonna find 50 gold, which, don't get me wrong, that's a lot to just find in the couch cushions, so to speak. But you don't get the sense that this person was paid a tremendous amount to to get this delivery out there. So this might be personal for them, or might have been personal for them, or something like that.
Clado is going to hand over the rations, all of them, as well as the 50 gold right to... I feel like Vera is probably the one he trusts the most with the money, because he doesn't super understand it. He knows it's useful, and he knows that she uses it to buy them things, but he doesn't understand. So he's going to hand that to her, and then he's going to spend some time pulling the body kind of out of this little hovel, if we're calling it that. I'm assuming we're kind of in like a foresty type area. There's at least some trees around, things like that.
It's pretty much a big clearing, but there's trees kind of encircling you, so it's not dense woods or anything like that, but like it does break some of that wind.
Okay. He's gonna spend some time, if it's not too far, basically just moving the body underneath a tree, and specifically he can find any mushrooms or fungus that are growing in the cold around this tree, basically giving them something else to grow off of.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Is it
his version of a burial?
Yeah. I mean, something else gets to live. Like, that's nice.
Right. And now, like, seeing him die, Vera's finally going to, like, look around and take in the scene. And I don't know if this is relevant, Jason, but if it is, Vera has... she's academic, which is a specific feature she has. So she has knowledge in these specific things. So extra expertise in it. So dragon, forbidden knowledge, and legends. So something big probably attacked. Is any of her expertise relevant? That she studied. Dragons, forbidden knowledge, and legends.
Yeah. Let's go with dragons for 200, Alex. Okay. Can you give me a roll for it?
Yeah, I think specifically for dragon, she has Arcana. That's where magical nature of dragons is what she studied, and she has a D6 expertise with it.
Yeah, the magical nature, in so much as like you watch a wildlife documentary, it's like, the magic and majesticness of bears, but they can also rip your goddamn head off. So like, it's that, right? The beautiful, but also that's half a horse. So yeah, give me a roll. Like,
okay.
Jeez.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we're on fire tonight. All right.
How about a 27?
You are a dragon, actually. Like, that's 27. Yeah.
There we go, guys.
So, quick history lesson. Dragons in Theria have traditionally, we're talking in the centuries before, green dragons were hunted to extinction. Black dragons were almost hunted to extinction. There were only 4 types of dragons: black, white, red, blue. And it was considered a badge of honor to go out and test your mettle against one of these beasts and cut its head off and bring it back. And over the centuries, very few dragons got to the adulthood or ancient, status, like being. But there were a couple of famous ones, and Ruthamar is one of them. And essentially, she put her big clawed foot down and said, "Fuck this! I'm building a new society around the Dragonborn, and we are going to live as one." And that is Orash, top of the map in the in the Hazon Mountains, it is now a city that spans the mountains. Giant rope bridges connect this place. They dragons circling constantly. But over the years, some of those dragons have migrated a little further south each decade. And this, it is not unheard of that they would go south of the Silver Glade, but it is something to kind of, that's one of the things that they would want to know about in Fairbay. It's like, hey, ring the bell if dragons, please. Because they're probably not going to stay, but it's good to know that, someone's watching out for it, because getting randomly attacked like that isn't like them. Mm-hmm. So this is interesting, and that looks like either a very large dragon, which you're ruling out, because the bite mark would indicate that this is probably a wormling, a whelp, something like that, an adolescent. And you're going to notice that there was a slight corrosion around the bite, which points to a green dragon, which should be impossible. But if you're talking about a being that froze the entire continent, maybe not so much. But no one's seen one in a long time. So you're probably dealing with multiple small dragons, which is a hassle, to say the least.
Oh no. Oh no. Guys, and she's gonna look up and look around frantically. Dragons? This was a dragon. This was definitely a dragon. And you know what's really cool about it? It's probably a green dragon, which hasn't been seen in forever. I only read about it in this one book that I had to hunt down for. I shouldn't talk about it. There's dragons.
It was then the companions realized they walked not into mystery, but in the hunting ground of dragons.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah, I'm not jazzed about hearing that. For the first time in the whole day, Kaidal takes one hand out of his pocket and scratches his cheek and then puts it back into his pocket. So horses don't come like that. It's dragons that do that to horses.
Well, it's not swords.
In this particular case, yes.
Okay, all right. Well,
and
I don't want
a
that.
Bunch of dragons.
That's worse. I really don't want to look like that horse or that man. So let's leave.
Well, I have the shipping manifest, and I know that people don't. I have no obligation, but also that's really expensive medicine that he has that would really help out the settlement. Perth Hill would probably be really happy if we brought it back. And I don't see any dragons right now.
Waste not, want not.
Can I see that real quick? The manifest?
I mean, it's sealed. That means anything.
It's very literal. No, you can't. Yeah.
That's a federal offense. We can't. But, yeah.
Right. Okay. Can I hold it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's bloody. Yeah.
I take my other hand out of my pocket now, and I just open it.
Sure. Yeah.
You're a will gasp.
I love that it's not the guy with a bite taken out of him or half a horse. It's invasion of privacy. It's the red tape that was, yeah. So, boy. So, okay. This is interesting. So, this shipment was due for a settlement called Farborn. Now, just like Fairbay has, little satellite encampments to kind of keep an eye on the area so things don't come directly to their door before knowing it. Whitehedge and a bunch of cities had the same thing. So I would say, let's see, right about here, I'll put a little light down. This is about 100 miles away. So they were on their way. Now, here's the thing. any of you can give me a history check for Farborn, the settlement, to know a little bit about.
I don't think Kaleido would know anything, so I'm not going to roll.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fair.
Good Lord. Susan, leave some for everyone else, please.
It makes so much sense, though.
You're
Right?
asking for intelligence-based rolls.
Okay, I'm Squirrel attacks you. We're gonna. This is how it ends.
Farewell, Vera.
23 for a history check. So Farborn is a weird little settlement in that it is sponsored. A bunch of lords and ladies got together and essentially wanted their because there's a mine out that way. They wanted a sponsored encampment. So they send they send them food, they send them clothing, they make sure they have all the equipment they need, and they mine for them. And that medicine was purchased by those lords and ladies for that encampment. That encampment has even less people than your encampment. They only have around 80 to 90 people at any given time. So, you guys have a choice to make. This is enough medicine that you could take it back to Fairbay or Lockford, and it would be enough for the entire town for probably 6 months, unless something terrible happened.
Damn.
Right? However, this would be enough for probably 6 or 7 years at Whitehedge, and that's near Whitehedge, and that's if they're giving this to travelers too, if they're helping out and stuff. Which, with that history check, you'd know that they don't have a stellar history of that.
So
talk about it amongst yourselves.
Yeah. So as you open the scroll, and then she'll peek over and read it.
That's good, because I can't read.
Well, it says here that it's going to Fireburn. Yeah.
Is that close?
No.
It's far?
Very.
Oh.
But, like, in a good way?
No.
Huh.
They're kind of hoity-toity rich people, get a sponsored settlement, and there's not very many people there. And you know what, guys? I don't think we can make that call that it goes there. So I say we bring it back to Hearth Hill.
Where'd the medicine come from? Do we know?
Oh, it's on the it's on the manifest. So originally, this was commissioned from Aubrey. Aubrey is a massive religious town. Their healing is legendary. They're also kind of a police state. Big walls, big guards, and you're safe while you live there as long as you obey every single rule. It's kind of a trade-off. But for them to have, they must have paid a conservative estimate, somewhere around 25,000 gold to commission it from Aubrey and then have it shipped. That's just your most conservative estimate if they got a good deal.
So, why don't I suggest another option? Why don't we just bring it to Lockfoot, because it's a lot closer, and they could probably use it. I mean, the Silverglade's kind of a messed up place. Also, whoever came up with that name, I mean, it's full of werewolves. That is really, it feels backwards, but that's neither here nor there.
Guy who named it was a dick.
Iceland, Greenland, and Greenland, Iceland, kind of a thing. Right?
Call a fat guy tiny. Like,
Anyway, why don't we bring it there? I mean, they'll be really thankful for us. They'll probably give us better than anything we'd get at Fairbay, am I right?
Money-wise? No. However, Lockford isn't a big trading town. Because it's been swallowed up by the Silver Glade, they are very much in commune with, So any Wildborn, any Myconid type people, any Were people, like all of them live in Lockford now. They've just sort of opened up the town to them. So it's a very eclectic and rough around the edges town.
It's
but because of that, kinda like it, but not like 99. Like
no,
yeah,
Woodstock of
say,
old.
yeah. So they also are privy to all kinds of crazy knowledge that wouldn't be in big developed cities, because this is like witch magic and like herbs and medicine that no one else has access to, because this glade has always been kind of ground zero for weird mystical stuff. It's even worse now that the ground's been irradiated with dragon magic. So they may not be able to give you a lot of money, but you could get favors from them or really awesome crafted items or potions. Stuff you couldn't get anywhere else.
And that's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't need money. I want things. Cool stuff. Favors. Nothing's more valuable than favors.
And Lockfort's a really cool place to get favors from. So, yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't go to Farborn, really. That's...
But didn't we tell the people at Hearth Hill we'd bring it to them?
We didn't find it.
Yeah,
Wink.
we did.
Nope, wink, wink. Nope.
But I'm pointing at it.
Nope. Wink.
Some treasure like myself writes itself into other tales.
How do you write?
Well, okay.
With like the tip?
That's none of your business.
You're right. I shouldn't ask another man about his tip. That's on me.
Can we not talk about tips right now?
Are you a tiefling? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got more tips. You've got more tips than the rest of us.
She's gonna put her hands over her horns.
Oh, don't be shy. Come on. And I'll like elbow her and... Okay, actually, sorry, that seems a little out of line. But... Lockfoot. Yay, nay? Any nays? Not from the horse.
I point at the horse.
Part that makes that noise is gone.
I really just think we should get out of this area, because there's half of a horse left over for these possibly hungry green dragons. Ooh, yeah. Don't want to be back here.
But if they were still hungry, they would have taken it. So I think this is the safest place to be, because we know they're not here now.
Oh, and shouldn't we let Hearth Hill know about the dragons? Seems like a threat they want to know about.
Yeah, but we told them we'd tell them.
Hey, we died. Until they see us again.
We told them that we would tell them everything at some point. Right now, safety is the order of business. Lockford's not a bad place, from my understanding.
Oh, so we can just tell them later, and then we didn't lie.
Correct.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks for teaching me that, bastard.
My pleasure.
So, whoever's soul is in the sword.
It's just the sword. The sword was just made
Right, the sword-
magic.
Right. But it's
yes,
okay.
it's
This thing is
imbued.
centuries old, right?
At least.
That's basically a slur to a knight or something like that. That's basically like, it's like, okay, you're my friend, you get a pass, but like it's, you know what I mean? Like you probably are just used to it, because you know it doesn't mean he's not. There's no malice behind it. It's
Yeah. Yes. No fights have happened so far. Probably at the very beginning. Yeah, it was a little bit
It
like...
probably does. It probably helps that Clado just constantly has just like a little bit of a smile, just like his resting face. It's like, oh, he's kind of happy, and he's always said it like as if he's just smiling because he thinks, because you introduced yourself, he probably asked you what kind of sword you were, and you said a bastard sword, so he was just like, okay.
Nice. All right. For just a second, you guys are going to be coated in shadows. Just a second.
Oh no.
And you're going to hear like a big solid, like it. Looking up, because why wouldn't you, right? You're going to see 4 dragons, very small dragons, just 2. You're going to see a green one and a white one. The green one, none of you have seen this before. This is unprecedented. This is like Elvis is up and performing, right? Like it's crazy. Like if you're into Elvis, I don't know what's one that doesn't make me sound like I'm 85 years old.
Tupac?
I don't know.
Tupac is a good one.
There you go. Okay, Tupac's a good one. Okay, good. You're right. Okay, I'm hip. I'm with it. Okay, so we're gonna change maps for you guys.
That doesn't signal anything.
No.
There's no meta when no meta when the map changes.
This. I want to roll out the red carpet for guests. I want to show you guys like pretty maps. That's all.
It's annoying.
Yeah, Vera was just investigating the scene and was like, "Dragons be here. Look."
Yeah, you don't have a ton of time, right? So like, these things are overhead, and it looks like they're back for, leftovers, the rest of this horse. But you know that if that they're probably not above taking extra meat with them. These are young adolescent dragons. They don't. It's their version of being naive. You know what I mean? Like, they're growing up in a world where dragons aren't hunted. Please go right ahead.
Do we know at all if dragons have the ability to speak in this world? Like, at all? Like, is there a history of them communicating with people at any point?
Yes. Drawback to that. They can speak to you. It does have a tendency to rupture your skull because the base is so much that they don't. So, and adolescent ones like this, they may not know many words yet. It takes them a while. Adult dragons, absolutely. You're much more likely to communicate with. They're in their terrible twos, basically. The thing is, if you were to kill them, the shit you'd be in, because dragons are protected now by other dragons, big dragons, and dragonborn, and anything vaguely draconic. They even have kobolds, running around just because, anything in that lineage. So you're gonna see these things circle ahead, and the white dragon is the first one to kind of dip in and hit the ground. Before that happens, what do you want to do with the precious 3 or 4 seconds you have? Firing is also an option if you think that, I don't want to dissuade you if that would be your natural inclination. I just want to, it doesn't seem like that's this group.
Mage armor.
Yeah.
I think that's very realistic. Yeah, if we have a second, as we hear this, I think Clado would do his natural habitat thing of trying to hide in the snow. So jumping, especially where this tree that he just brought this other body to, he probably rather stupidly thinks he can use it as cover and doesn't think that, hey, they might want that too. So he's going to jump kind of behind the body he dragged next to this tree and kind of duck himself into the snow.
Thinking about it logically, half this party has a real good chance of survival here. One of you is a mushroom, and thus not super meat based, right? One of you is a goddamn sword. That's 50% pretty good. Of the things a dragon would eat, probably not going to be a big sharp object.
I did forget to mention it. I am wearing all white leather.
Okay.
So
cool. Dragon may be like,
That's fine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Oh man, did you get that commissioned? Who did that for you? Like,
no, I made it. Come on, I'm very crafty.
Shit. Do you do the commission? Because like, you got a Patreon? Like,
hit me up in the DMs after. We'll see what we can do. But kind of with that in mind, I would try and like kind of grab Theira and dive into a snowbank or like behind a snowbank. Like they're above us, so it doesn't really matter that much, but trying to get like some distance away from the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. That's probably your safest bet.
She'll willingly be dragged, so there's no like opposing checks.
Appreciate that.
She's probably distracted, so she takes
you
out
don't
this
wanna
little
fight
metal
snowbank.
like rod
It's
and she bends it around her
wherever- I
finger,
can't
and then
control
she's
it.
glowing. That's the mage armor activating, and then while that's happening, you're dragging her away.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Oh, that's so cool. Hovering over the cover, you can see below
Yeah,
it.
you can see below it a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
fades away. Yeah.
That's sick.
All the weather can be changed and everything too. Like it's real cool. So this white wormling is going to land first, and this thing is about it's not big at all. If you were to put an age on this thing, maybe 3-4 years old. Like it is young, baby, and in all likelihood, it probably flew down south with it just got away from any parents or anything like that. And it's just, so they might come looking for it or they might not notice right away. Sometimes it takes weeks, right? The broods are so big now that it's like, where's Greg? Like they kind of home alone it a little bit. So
That's
they're
instantly
gonna,
where my brain went.
right. And it's gonna land and just kind of straighten up, and it's gonna kind of get near the horse. And just about the time that's happening, the green one's circling too, and it's about to land. And the white one starts sniffing, and instantly it's kind of getting like a weird vibe. It's not approaching the horse like, oh, horse. It's like. And it's getting its huge face right near, and you're watching its nostrils like flex, and then its head's gonna start swiveling and just start like sniffing the ground and kind of like awkwardly strolling toward that whatever the hell little snow shelters are called. Might be a shelter. You think it's a shelter? Could be a shelter. But it's going to start like moving that way, and it's probably about 20 feet from you, somewhere in there.
I know Draconic. Do you think we could stop it?
I don't know if it's worth trying. It would be better if it just went away.
It's coming straight for us.
Just let's. We'll. I don't know. Start yelling if it gets too close, I guess. But just for now, be quiet. Shh. I've been around plenty of magical creatures like this, and they're little assholes. I don't like them.
Okay. And she'll put her hand over her mouth, like both hands covering it.
And as this thing's kind of like sniffing its way over, the green one appears to be like a little younger. Like it kind of seems like the white one's taking it on its tour. It's like, come on with me. I know this place. Let's go. And the green one's following suit, but slower. Like sniffing, but maybe doesn't have as keen a sense or doesn't know why it's sniffing. You know what I mean? And it's going to get to the point where the white one kind of like looks up, and you can see that it sees you. It's not aggressive or anything, but it is now very curious, and it's gonna like move, kind of like a raptor, just kind of like moving. Its big fucking wings are like drifting behind it, and it's coming toward you, kind of double timed, not running or anything like that, just like, oh, what are you? Just kind of,
As it starts to get closer, because they're kind of a little bit further away from me. They've kind of all jumped into snow blanket. Sounds like I'm kind of over by this tree. Yeah. I'm going to activate, this is a mycelial thing, my spore cloud.
Ooh.
They're not in range, which is good. I don't want them to be in range. I'm just thinking of it as an distraction. It is a puff of poisonous spores in a 5-foot radius area around me. And they just kind of obscure the air, and they linger in the air for a minute. And they would do damage if others were around. But I'm kind of just hoping it's just like this weird burst might help disrupt their smell a little bit. Might be something else curious to be around.
I like that outside the box thinking. Now, let's do this. Usually, you're going to find that kind of thing in the Underdark, in caves, damp places, specifically without wind. So these area of effect things tend to stay in that area. On a windy day out in a field, a good thing, it might bring some of that toward the dragon. Bad thing might bring some of that towards the party, because they're in the same direction. So how about we do this? You give me just a regular D20, and the higher it is, the closer it's going to waft toward this dragon and just the dragon.
Amazing. I'll just get a 20.
Yeah.
I'll just get a 20.
Of course, yes. I don't know why everyone doesn't do that. All right. Okay.
12. Not terrible. Not the 20 I asked for, but, you can't always.
It was one face off.
Yeah.
It was.
Just next to it.
So, good news. The wind is going to carry this a bit. So, it is poisonous, but it's poisonous within a 5-foot radius of you. It's not a super strong point. It's a get the hell away from me. It's a, you know what I mean? So, I would imagine that this does have a very potent smell. What would that smell be? Like, what comes to mind when you think of spore cloud?
Ooh. Yeah, it is. I think the first word that popped in mind was acrid. It is very. It is decay, but it has a little bit of almost this poisony kind of like acidic smell. Like when you smell something that's just gone a little bit bad and almost starting to like ferment a little bit.
Sure. Oof. Okay, so kind of almost like a soury milk type of thing.
Almost like I'm thinking more like apple cider vinegar that's gone even more rank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So a very distinct, like, what is that? That's okay. So this isn't going to poison anybody, but I would say the party would be like, oh, like it's someone cleaning their coffee pot or something, like some weird distinct thing that the white dragon isn't going to be bothered by that so much. It's very focused on the party. However, the green dragon, it's going to be like catnip.
Yeah.
It'd be like, hey, like now the green dragon is very focused in and it's going to start moving. It's going to get close to the party and ignore them completely. They're just like, just picture these as like huge German shepherds that are very happy to see you. Also, they could rip your head off. Like, again, it's the bear thing. Why can't I pet a bear? It sucks, So you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I don't care how naive you are, it's coming right for you. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't look aggressive, but like that, the white one's going to, it's gonna kind of sniff at Bardelabon because it's a floating sword. That's kind of cool.
Sure.
but I don't imagine it has like a smell that would be very interesting to something that would be looking for meat.
And looking at the map as well, this is a little bit. His size is small, and he's closer to this. He's not just like way up front. In fact, I'm just going to do this to make it a little bit more reasonable next to Theira. But no particular smell. But he does say he's being measured. Because there's no aggression happening, he is just going to sort of sword whisper, which is probably still pretty loud. Just say the word. He's saying this to everybody else, right? Not to the dragon.
It's gonna get right next to Vera. And again, those big nostrils are flaring. White dragons tend to have very large faces. They almost look like axe beaks. They have this kind of horn that crests up over their face, and they use it to kind of like dig in snow and chisel through ice and stuff. And they're going to it's going to get real close to Vera and just start just like taking in your scent. And it's clearly, every time it sniffs, it gets a little more handsy with its teeth, like just kind of like what's under this hood? What have they got here? Like that kind of thing. Again, yeah.
So Vera's specialty, what she spent a lot of time learning about, one of those things is dragons. She's very, very, very fascinated by them. So at this point, she has both her hands over her mouth, but even against her will, almost like being pulled out of her in Draconic, she can be like, "You look so cool!" In Draconic.
That'll be the first word spoken to it. So it's going to do that thing where it pulls back and like kind of like looking and then goes back to sniffing. But it's going to be very fascinated with your hands. And your hands, like whether you're wearing gloves or not, still have a little blood on it from like it's like, oh, and just like it's testing, like it's like its tongue is coming out and just like it is pushing your hand around while it's tasting it, and it's going to start like almost like nibbling with its teeth, like testing to see if you're going to pull away or something.
No, Draconic.
Green Dragon is going to move over to this tree here and just start sniffing around looking for the source of that smell. And yeah.
Because of my under harvester culture, I have Spore Keeper, and it just says I keep on my person a number of pouches filled with various kinds of mushroom spores. So I'm gonna just like, I'm sure it sees me by now as it rushes over, and I'm just gonna drop a bag and kind of try to open it so that it hopefully sees those mushroom spores as the thing that it's so interested in sniffing, now that I've kind of gotten it over here.
Ooh. Okay. I love this idea. First of all, green dragons have kind of a weird sense of taste. They will eat things like mushrooms if they have they're kind of the stinky cheese people. They really like smells they have tang to them or something like that. So obviously it's going to want substantial protein too. It's going to want meat, but it's like, hey man, can you get some like Dijon mustard on that or something? Like they're just looking for some extra, and it is going to just gobble this bag up. Just like its tongue is going to flick out and just kind of catch the little like burlap, the texture of the bag, and just start chewing. Here's what I want you to do. Again, I want you to roll a d20. The higher the number, the more positive the outcome is going to be. The lower the number, the worse the side effects are going to be for this dragon. Because this mushroom's doing something.
Oh, yeah, I see.
From eating.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
It could be a hallucinogen for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the question is, do I want lower or do I want higher? Yeah. Depending on the side effects.
It could be fun.
Well, it could just get high as shit, right? It
Yeah.
could just be like stumbled back at the, or it could get very violent. Like, you don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna roll a 20 like I totally did last time, and
7.
that's a 7.
So this dragon, it's going to kind of like chew for a little bit, kind of a gummy, like it's like, okay, all right, it's kind of savoring the flavor. And slowly but surely its eyes are going to start dilating. And it's gonna keep looking at you like you're moving, but you are not. So it's gonna keep like swiveling its head back and forth and kind of, and then it's gonna back up like you snapped at it, like you attacked it or something like that, or you became much larger, and it's gonna kind of like panic and take a step back, and it's gonna start kind of puffing up, like, motherfucker, what do you want? Like it's getting like it looks like it might attack because it perceives you as a threat. You might not even be doing it. Could be a smell you're putting out. It could be, but he did back up. It's defensive, but now it's less curious and more, oh, you want to go.
Seeing that, can I grab this halfling's corpse and start moving it a little bit? Almost like it is moving, almost like a bait and switch, like, hey, you're gonna attack this thing instead.
Okay, so you want to puppet this corpse to get the heat off you. Okay, yeah,
if possible. Get just a little bit of movement.
Can I get a performance check?
Yeah, I definitely planned for this. All right, we got a +0. It's not negative, and that's the main thing.
Oh no!
That is a 2.
That is a 2. Yeah. So what this dragon is going to see is now you are joined by a second person who is also saying terrible things about its mother, and it's going to kind of like stretch its wings out, and it is going to kind of pull back its neck. And if you don't know what that means, Vera's definitely going to, it's like, that's about to spit something at you. Like, that is very, and at this age, it is not a very practiced thing they've done yet. Like, it takes decades to really, but something's probably going to come out of it. And yeah.
Get out of the way!
Theira, I'm panicking. I'm pulling the trigger. Can I cast Shatter on the horse?
Is that a dexterity save? Because I don't think it's going to pass.
It's a con save.
I still don't think it's going to pass.
I can't think of one it would.
Yeah, absolutely. Please.
Okay.
Tell the good people what Shatter does.
So, an ear-splitting, ringing sound emanates through the area. Creatures in the area take 3d8 thunder damage. Creature made of stone, metal, or other inorganic material has disadvantage on the saving throw. Any non-magical items within that area that are not worn or carried also take the damage. I'm aiming for the horse. I'm hoping that it's just the horse, but I'm not paying super close attention to what's near there. And I'm basically, like, looking up at Bloom, and she flies up and just comes streaking down onto the horse in like kind of like a crater-like impact. Hopefully exploding the horse with thunder damage. And being loud. It's mostly looking for loudness.
You've achieved that. We're gonna, like, off the bat, no matter what, you're loud.
Great.
Click the icon for that spell, and it'll roll. It'll ask you if you're sure, and it's always like it's doubting you. Just keep going. You sure?
Oh,
like, no.
I'm sure.
Once you said Shatter, there was no doubt in my mind. Don't worry.
Yeah.
On the horse? Hell yeah.
Second level. If I'm doing this right. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh, we're doing it right there.
Yeah. Woo, that's
Nice.
Okay.
Do you think it passes the Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Has disadvantage.
It does. So the way I see this happening is the butt end of this horse is facing you. The guts end is in that little snowdrift there, right?
Mhm.
So when this hits, it says all non-magic items attached. I'm counting intestines. I'm counting kidney. I'm counting whatever is still there. I don't know where they preside in a horse. I don't know what organs are left. but what organs are left, this thing is going to pop like a balloon. That is more. 14 damage is more than enough, right? It's going to make a god-awful noise. And I would say, tell me if this sounds fair, I would say that there will be viscera projected 3 times the size of that radius.
Yeah. That
Right?
makes sense.
Like, I feel like that's...
no.
I'm
It's
picturing
going to
like
be everywhere.
I'm picturing like a gory horror movie where it's like suddenly a fountain of blood explodes, like too much blood that wasn't meant to be there.
It's a fairy grenade.
Yeah,
Everything is all monochromatic too. It's all just black and then the white from the snow, and then all you see is the
Sin
red
City.
going
Like I said,
So-
that horse is producing more blood than it should.
Right?
I
Yeah.
think you're right.
So, okay. Okay. Where the horse used to preside, right? I'd say that is a 30-foot-ish sphere. Just blood everywhere.
Just barely missed all of us. That was
Yeah.
so perfect.
Yeah. Like you'll see, like entrails are going to go out like ribbons, like it's a loot box went off, right? And and the back of these dragons are going to get coated in it. So the sound hits them, and instantly, like, what the hell? They're going to spin around like they're being attacked, but then they're just coated in blood. And instantly, they're way more interested in that than you guys. Fair enough, right? And they're definitely going to start moving towards, like, what was that? We ate half that. Like, is that in us? Is that going to happen? Like, they're kind of like parsing it out and like play. So they're walking around and they're like kind of nudging a bit of bone here, there, or a hoof, or a little, like, you know, picking up the tail, kind of like death shaking it a little bit. It's like, do it again. Like, they're kind of fascinated with it. Like, it's a big dog toy, just the grossest dog toy. So you're just going to see like little wormling footprints mixing in with this red slushy snow. And
Do we run while they do this?
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what now? What do you like?
So this is probably very important before we make the next decision. Did anyone pick up any of the medication before?
No.
It's all just in the boxes in the cart still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe
So,
it just
on
exploded.
top-
I
yeah.
don't know how big that space was.
I would say the horse and the cart were pretty disconnected. So like if we wanted to like
The cart's
if we wanted
definitely
to
covered in
call it-
viscera, at least.
Oh
But-
yes, definitely. Yeah. It was
can
not
packaged very
explode.
nicely though. Right? So like this little square, we know all that's blood. That little square right there is where the crates were. Right behind the this white dragon, little wormling. And they're very interested. But if you sneak up behind it and grab these things, there's nothing to say. I mean, you know I'm going to ask you for a stealth check. And I'm looking around this party, and
I'm fine.
it's you have a shot, right? Nigel has a shot.
I mean, Bardella could sort of float over.
With what hands?
Just grab one of the
Well, like
crates.
if there's rope around it, to sort of just go underneath and kind of just pick it up and just
Sure.
hover back over.
What's your stealth?
That's a great question. I built this around stealth.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. It's actually not terrible. I got a 3 on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
prima. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I can try just to see what I can lift, even if it's part of it.
In a perfect
Clado
world, each
is
of you would, like you could each
somewhat
grab one.
stealthy. But I feel like, isn't it smarter for us to just
Loop
leave
back.
and come back when they're gone?
Yeah.
So you have an interesting dilemma. Obviously, there's the moral dilemma of what to do. Do you hand this off to the people who paid for it, or do you hand it off to people who could use it more? The second that, like, I feel like Susan was on board, it's like, they should go back to the people. Ew, who? Nah, fuck that. Like, it was very, like, does it go to the people who paid for it? Does it go to the people who need it most? Does it go to a smaller settlement where they're not going to get options for that kind of care? Does it go to a bigger city where they could treat more people? Like, it's interesting. More than that, you can't deliver it if you're dead.
Mhm.
And you can't kill these dragons without starting an international incident, but you'd be safe. And the XP? That's meta, though. Don't worry about that. And the only other option is to subdue them, or, sneak out of here, run, whatever you want to do. It's tricky.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's loop back. We'll come back.
Like I'm actively like inching away from them.
Yeah, I think in this moment, like just thinking about everything that just happened, we want to get away, and I don't even think Vera would think about the medicine. Like, Clado almost just got acided to the face. Let's leave.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from everyone, please?
Oh no.
It's not a bad thing. It's just does this occur to you or not? Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice.
16.
Nice. Oh, sure.
Ooh. Damn,
Ooh.
Vera.
Yeah.
Wow.
This
Just
little
in
girl's
general.
so wise.
Now I'm kind of sad we didn't get into combat, because, like, you need to be bad at something. Like, this is getting...
Yeah, that's-
The rolls are going crazy.
Right, yeah. Okay, so, Clado 16, Vera 20, Jasper rolled 2. You got a 5.
Yes, sir.
Kydal got a 15. So, to 3 of you, as whatever you decide, you're going to look at that medicine and go, we just made a really loud noise. Someone eventually is going to come investigate that. And it might be someone who doesn't care about killing dragons, or it might be someone who just sees this carnage and knows there's something to loot. So it's a thing. It's like you set off a smoke signal. Like, it carries in the snow pretty far. So
It was then the party stood at a crossroads where every path promised peril.
I like
less
the
peril
alliteration
than
there.
Thanks. Try.
I
Wait.
do know Misty Step as we're slowly walking away. I could just run up, grab, and come back.
We may not get another chance.
I could probably lift the boxes pretty easily.
Fuck it. And then she'll grab Kydal's arm. Let's go get it.
Okay, all right. Still,
I'd say you'd both be able to carry 2 crates. That they're not huge. Like, I described them as like basically the size of luxury toasters, like the nice 4-slice bagel ones, like those toasters.
So, all right, let me run something by you real quick. I can levitate them, and then we can walk behind slowly, quietly behind them. It's like magic. They'll never see it coming.
Turns
Very
out,
much like that.
Well, stealth isn't kind of my best suit. I was just thinking of running over there, grabbing it, and then, using magic to get out.
I can try my best to at least grab something. They might not smell me.
That's so smart, Birdie. Yeah. Kydal, Barty, you guys go.
Oh, I actually can also sort of Misty Step, similar to that. Different, but same.
That's so cool. You have to show me later. But
Okay.
I'll probably mess it up if I go with you guys.
Stay here.
You guys look over to Clado, and he's still just over there, and he's just been waving at you like very, very lightly. He can't hear what you're saying or anything.
Are you still holding the
No, I
body?
definitely gave up on that.
Okay, all right,
I
okay.
jumped like crazy when the fucking shatter went off.
Okay.
Ah,
You're going to creep
All right.
up. You're going to creep up behind this white dragon. They're still very much nuzzling things on the ground, kind of like picking it. They're basically eating, bloody snow cones right now, right? So, both of you, I'm going to ask you for a stealth roll. And as long as it's 11 or higher, you're fine. It's fine.
I can't believe you'd say that out loud.
You have to.
Oh,
shit!
Whoa! Well, that's a crit. Good start. Jasper, no pressure.
Oh my
So,
god.
cool thing. Before you do that, thing, there are crit success and fail tables for every single skill in Advanced 5th Edition. So if you would click that little button underneath your roll, it'll give you like a random effect because you did so well.
Okay.
You've mastered the ability to avoid detection. You have advantage on your next stealth check.
Okay. Cool. We did it, kids.
All right.
Now, Jasper,
All
you are
right.
due. You're due. You're due.
Okay. Give me a second. Give me a
Mhm.
second.
Can you borrow half of my roll?
That's the thing. If I could just take some of what you have.
That's a 22 total. That's yeah. It's just 11. You said you got a 3 in stealth, right?
Yeah.
The odds are so in your favor. I should shut up. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm just checking. You know what I'm doing? I'm checking my channel divinity as a herald.
Okay.
I have a fail safe here, if possible. Well, let me see what I can do.
Yeah, you're
You won't need
thinking
it.
negatively.
You'll crit
Yeah.
too.
You're going to knock it out of the park.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Okay.
12's
Okay.
great.
Oh,
I'll take it.
12's amazing. We'll take that all day. So both of you are going to one of you is going to kind of squish in this snow. The other of you has a bonus to that kind of thing, and you're gonna slide the blade of yourself in between these ropes and kind of and pick it up. You're gonna each grab a couple of these and then just kind of start walking backwards. And we're just leaving, right? Nothing crazy.
Mhm.
Just leaving. So
Nothing.
you're gonna back
fancy.
up. You're gonna join your other party members, and you're just gonna back up very slowly as these two wormlings are kind of fighting over little scraps of the thing because they're still trying to figure out that doesn't usually happen. Why? What happened? So that's going to give you enough time to, once you see they're not chasing you, just turn and just start just hoofing it away from this place.
Incredibly done, lads. Perfect. All right, let's go. Get out of here. Great job, Bloom. All right.
That is a good time for us to stop for the night, but I want to play with you guys again. This was really fun. And I'm sure we could set it up, but off the top of your head, where do you guys want to deliver this medicine to?
I mean, I feel like it's as where do you run when something like this? Do you run to a unprotected place that has not that many people, or do you run to a place that may have walls?
Yep.
And regroup, if nothing else.
And I think Vera's thought process is, oh, we're out in the open at Firth Hill. There's trees in Lockford. Dragons can't see through the trees usually.
Sure.
It's only about 15 miles away, so it's not. You could lay low till then. Honestly, once you get away from these dragons, they'll probably forget about you.
Mhm.
They could spot you flying overhead at some point, but they're not. You weren't that interesting.
Hey,
Yeah.
the ones
Honestly,
that
the
did
green
horse
was going to
thing.
fly all
Yeah.
weird for a while, probably, because he's still tripping balls.
Ooh,
And
sorry about that. My bad.
guys, thank you so very much for being guests on the show. Really appreciate it. One more time, would you tell them where they can find more of you?
100%. First of all, I have to say thank you for allowing us on here. This was such a fun session. Thank you for introducing us to Advanced, the expanded 5th edition. It was very fun. It's very cool to see all the fancy stuff you guys got going on, and makes me want to dive into it much more. But if you liked us, we are Cast Party. We are also part of Pickaxe, and again, more D&D, more fun, more stories to tell and listen to. So come on over.
Same.